Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another video. And in today's video, we're going to have a look at the biggest headlines in the crypto space. This is the stuff that I think everybody needs to be kept up to date on. The most important news, right? If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Right. Let's get down to the desktop. So we're going to start here on coin market cap. The total market cap of crypto is down another 0.88% at the time of recording, now at $1.05 trillion. And Bitcoin is back in the $26,000 to $27,000 range at 26,840.68. which is down 2.08% in the past 24 hours. And yeah, look, a lot of the market is in red. And look, I thought it was going to be a green month. I have been saying to expect it to be volatile in the early days of this particular month, right? It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, when I was making a lot of these predictions, we were not aware of what was going to happen in Israel and so on, right? And we're seeing some printing happen. So, you know, we could see a move to the upside after all of this, you know, has kind of settled down in the market, right? This is the initial shock. And yeah, look, we're still expecting October to be a positive month. But time will tell whether we're right or whether we're wrong, right? And, you know, we're not going to hide the fact if we get it wrong, right? There's a lot of people waiting for us to get something wrong. They might just get it. Let's have a look at what's going on here, right? There's a couple of articles that I think are really, really interesting. We've got 𝗕𝗘𝗪 XRP payments now available for HSBC Bank users via this partnership. And look, I think this is really, really interesting because it now means that you can use crypto to pay your mortgage. Really interesting stuff. Obviously, XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and 𝗕𝗘𝗪, or SHIB. Interesting stuff, right? Very interesting stuff. And this is through the partnership FCF Pay. And they're really excited to obviously have this announcement, right? Really interesting. You can also, you know, pay for your car, Mercedes. If you're into Mercedes, they also accept payment through FCF Pay. None of this is paid endorsed. I saw it and I thought that's really, really interesting and something that I haven't covered. So this is the sort of stuff that I think, you know, is going to really, you know, elevate crypto and where it's going, right? And it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on that. But let's get to some of the negative stuff. And the UK are bang at it, right? Thanks to the regulator, the FCA. I think they're getting a lot wrong. Like, we've gone from wanting to be a crypto hub to fuck knows what we're wanting to be now. I don't think the government really has any clue what they're doing. I'm going to make this appeal to everybody in crypto to put pressure, you know, on the government to have an election, right? Because the last two leaders weren't placed by, you know, the residents of the United Kingdom. Like, we had no say in who is prime minister at the moment, and the fact that they're, you know, that they're getting all this mixed messaging out there and stuff, and you know, it's not making a lot of sense to me. It stinks of people in leadership that don't really know what they're doing, perhaps just going for whatever is going to get them the most likes or the most votes in the future. So yeah, look, they're getting a lot wrong, in my opinion. Football clubs should be stopped from using crypto tokens for fan engagement, according to MPs. Like, this is just nonsense. It's one thing for crypto to have some kind of exposure to the public, but it's viewed very differently for gambling. Right now, I'm not pro gambling. It probably sounds crazy, bearing in mind we're invested in crypto, but I don't see crypto investments really as a gamble. I feel that they're more strategic in our approach. Like, we're looking for real world use cases and crypto that's changing the world for the better, and I think that it will be adopted. There's a lot of people that say crypto is a big gamble, but I kind of see it as how it used to be with the internet. I just think it's early adoption. You're not going to get many of them right, but I think you've got to be strong in your approach to it. But like, if you take a step back, you could kind of argue that it is a form of gambling, right? And if gambling on like a scoreline of a football game is acceptable in the UK, then crypto should also be accepted in a very similar way, right? Like, you could go as far as arguing that gambling is also a corrupt sport, and perhaps people shouldn't do it because races, greyhound races, horse races, they're fixed. What about football games? Historically we've seen football games being fixed. Like, you could argue that perhaps we should have a review of the marketing approach for gambling, but there doesn't seem to be this approach for whatever reason. It just seems heavily focused on crypto, and I think the UK government they've got this very, very wrong, and so have the regulators. I think you need a good framework, and I think you need to have good early warning systems in place to protect consumers. And look, I'm all up for getting rid of the bad actors in this space, but at the moment, politicians and regulators seem to be those bad actors that probably need removing from the space. It's terrible, but that's my opinion. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Do you align to what I'm saying, right? Like, there's an argument either way, I kind of feel. Crypto bank snags European broker license, will offer stocks like Apple. Really interesting stuff. Again, more adoption. We've got Caroline testifies against Sam Bankman-Fried, or Fried, Octard. I know what you really want to call him, but apparently he directed her to commit these crimes. She's admitted to the crimes, but she's saying that Sam directed her to do that. It's almost like it's like if I said go jump off a bridge, she would do that too. Like, come on, like you've admitted to it, you've testified that you committed crimes, and I think you're done now. They should all be done, to be fair. 33.9 million USDT injected into the crypto market by institutions. Here's what it signifies. What does it signify? It is a really interesting one. Sentiment on-chain analysis aggregator has also noticed an increase in on-chain activity taking place on USDT. At the moment, the number of active wallets has reached a 3-month peak. Mainly, this is happening thanks to the increase of USDT deposits made to crypto exchanges. Again, just really, really interesting stuff to see all of this on the X platform is kind of what I was looking to say there. But we've got Tether sees increase on-chain activity with active addresses hitting 3-month high, largely due to increase in exchange deposits. Additionally, wallets with 1 to 10 million in USDT have been accumulating both indicative interest and future buys. So look, I think what this is an indication of, in my opinion, is that they're looking to buy some crypto, right? It'll be an indication that we're expecting a drop. I think we've kind of seen that. I think we're gonna, as I've kind of said, we're seeing a green October. I still think we're going to see that. Typically what happens when there's conflict around the world is the money printers start up, and countries in the world will be funding a lot of this terrible activity that's happening, with Israel and Russia and so on. So we're expecting these to be funded. We're expecting, the US to also be funding some of it. So not surprised that people are going to be buying. Cardano reigns top spot development activity according to a crypto analytics firm. Again, really, really interesting stuff. Top above Polkadot and Ksuma. There's a lot going on when it comes to Cardano, also Polkadot, Ksuma, and Adira Hashgraph. Also Chainlink as well is one that I'd like to mention. I think they all deserve a bit of a mention. We've got Google's Bards, best free coins for 20x by December. I don't think we're going to see a 20x on these projects. And I don't believe that Bard has pulled out all three of these. I think that this is potentially a paid advertisement. But, I want to cover these sorts of things, right? Because I do think that this is a paid advertisement. It might have picked Cardano and it might have picked Shibarium or SHIB. But I don't think that Trade Curve Markets was the other one. I think that it's utilized Bard to make this article and make it look like it's calling out this particular project. But maybe I'm wrong. What do I know? I'm just a crypto influencer apparently that just reads news. But there we go. Look, I think that it's a really interesting market to be in at the moment. I want people to continue to be involved. Let us know what sort of content you are looking to have from us moving forward on the channel. Had one or two messages to say that they're not really enjoying the content. Look, we're in a bear market. The content is, it's quite hard to make consistent content that everybody's going to like, but we're trying our best here at Cheeky Crypto. Let me know what sort of content that it is that you're looking for, and we're see if we can accommodate any of that. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.